What's Let me know if the TV is too loud. I think they changed. I can do green screen now. I don't know how I feel about that. Um, the audition went great. I showed it to someone who I trusted, and they said send it. So, but I also pay for professional service to do it, so it looks good. Yeah, I miss the dog too. I get her this weekend, I think. What's the yeah? So the audition for I'm out of the loop. I had an audition. I can't say what it's for legally, but it's well, I can say what it's for. I just can't name it. For an independent movie that would be very fun to get. I'll just say that. So, oh, we're watching right now. I'm also watching Hangman Page and Wheela Yuta. A little bit of AEW Dynamite in the house. Yeah, William Zoom has disappeared. Oh, where are you, William Zoom? So maybe at some point we'll do a green screen. I did have kind of some fun doing that, but this does seem a little loud, this television. So right now we've got FTR against Jet Speed, Mike Bailey, and Kevin Kelly. Now I've seen Jet Speed at GCW, so he's very good live. He's a bit of a high flyer. And Kevin Kelly, I've never seen him live, but he's pretty good too. But for some reason, I'm just not into this match. So we'll pause it. Livia, what up, Livia? I laid in bed sleeping, but I'm up for this. Well, thank you. Yeah, but it's a fun indie flick. And, I'm basically trying to do anything to increase my profile. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, you never can do enough. I mean, there's a lot of people on the Montreal Just for Laughs Comedy Festival that I follow at the comedy store with no problems. I don't mean that in a shady way, but, I'm definitely good enough to be on the festival, but it's also, there's a lot of stuff outside of my control that I just have to, you know, worry about myself and hopefully the world of comedy. Sibao, with your name, I'm going to guess you're from Bangladesh or Pakistan or somewhere far off in a foreign land. I mean, I am a fan of Ozzy for sure. My favorite era of Ozzy is the two albums he did with Jake E. Lee. That would be Bark of the Moon and The Ultimate Sin. I mean, I like Zach Wilde, but I'm not really like, a huge fan of, I'm just a big Jake E. Lee fan. Land of Red Dots. Well, we don't have to do that. Kip Smith, I'm not ignoring you. Have I ever suggested scheduling streams? Yes, you have, Kip. But I was, I'm going to be honest with you, I had to take a nap, so I wasn't sure what time I was getting up. but now I am refreshed. What up, SCVID show? Um, but now I'm not ignoring anyone else. Yeah, the next Bruce Campbell. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess I'd want that. Maybe the Bruce Campbell of stand up. Uh, yeah, it's all good. We can chip away. I mean, listen, I'm well aware, Kip Smith, that the pay for being an Earl Skakel moderator is not great. So chip away. Um, but getting back to the audition today for the independent film, it was very good. It's I can't say the role yet, but let's just say that I'm perfect for the role, and it's a role that was made for Earl. But a lot of times they don't know um, what they're looking for until they see it. No, no, independent films are small budgeted films. Um, yeah, I mean, Kip, that the hall wasn't so bad, but that live concert from England, 2 weeks ago, was that's Sharon Osbourne in a nutshell. Uh, I, I don't know if you're trolling me, SCVID show, but I I I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Um, so I don't know what to say. Yeah, but I don't want to remember that version of Ozzy. That was like barely aware of where he was. That's not the Ozzy I want to remember. Um, oh, okay. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. I mean, I can't imagine Bolivia being the hit of the festival with her reputation, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really follow her, to be honest with you. So, um, I know that most people I know are distancing themselves from her, but I don't know. I don't know. Um, I mean, yeah, they're gonna pump out box sets and all kinds of stuff. I mean, Ozzy will be like, I think Motorhead, like where Motorhead, the original band has been dead for years now, but they still crank out. No, she didn't. Oh, okay. Well, no, I mean, I don't know. I mean, when me and my girlfriend at the time, Whitney, um, when we did Roast Battle in Montreal the first season, it was not televised, and this is probably the last week me and Jeff got along. Jeff got us on some shitty sideshow at some small nightclub. Um, I mean, so there are a lot of shows someone who's not technically on the festival can do. Like none of us. I mean, we were on the festival with Roast Battle, but as stand-ups, none of us were on the show or the festival. So, um, I mean, like we were talking about earlier, SC. I I want to be on the show, on the festival, on the official lineup. I could have gone up there and fucking begged like a dog without a bone, and gotten on a couple side shows. But honestly, I'd rather audition for an independent film and stay in LA. Let's see how the green screen would look. Let's see if we have any cool green screens. Hey, it's me, Billy Idol, and Steve Stevens. Hello. All right, I'm not gonna do this. In the midnight hour, she cried more, more, and more. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. I was just fucking around. Um, yeah, I mean, with Ozzy dying, it's getting up there to an end of an era. I mean, you look at, Alice Cooper's 76. I mean, Alice Cooper, I believe, is the same age as Ozzy. So, um, Billy Idol's probably late 60s. So, um, what up, Hugo? What up? We're just chilling right now. Um, it's going to be a sad day when, like, these guys, I mean, they're already starting to go. Lemmy, Ozzy. You got to figure Alice Cooper's up there, but he's pretty healthy, so I could see him, lasting a little longer. Oh, really? Is that true? If you sing better, you got a better chance at getting a copyright strike? Because I've noticed a few times I've sang a song like that sounded actually pretty good, and I did get a copyright strike. Not on my channel, they just ding me for the song. So, um, yeah, but that's funny. Oh no, but when I sang the words and the melody, like the Click Five song, I always get a strike. So yeah, that's why I thought you weren't joking. Yeah, but that's the generation after mine, and maybe two generations after mine, only recognize Billy Idol from The Wedding Singer, which is kind of funny. So, I mean, there's people who, I mean, I did a joke a couple weeks ago at the Comedy Store where I'm talking about Sylvester Stallone, and the girl up front, she's probably in her early 20s, literally was like, I don't know who that is. Um, well, they could have called me in to take over Segura's festival. So there you go. I mean, and a lot of my friends are on New Faces, although there is a controversy coming about New Faces. I can't say, but if you follow the festival, let's just I'd pay attention to the lineup at the New Faces. I mean, I don't think they're going to look to me to replace Tom Segura, but I would have and could have. I mean, comedy wise, that's not the problem for me. It just, yes, if you watch Steph Tolo's Netflix special, there's a joke about me in it. I'll let you figure out which one. So, do you know why we started using the word gay to refer to people instead of just meaning happy? They can't keep a straight face. Hey-oh! See, that's a cute joke. I'll let you get away with that. I mean, usually I don't like people doing material in my finely tuned um, stream. But, yeah, Steph is cool, you know. But yeah, watch her special and see if you can spot the joke that is about Earl Skakel. I can't tell you which one. What up, Saint Ranger in the house? Always a pleasure to see Saint Ranger and sometimes his a better half in the stream, just chilling. We're just doing oh, that's another special you watched. No, her current special. Um, no, it was just relayed to me that there is a joke about me in her newest special on Netflix. Now, like I said, I'm not at liberty to discuss which joke it is. But you guys are an incredibly savvy crowd. I'll let you figure it out. And then tomorrow, so everyone has a homework assignment to watch Steph Tolov's newest special on Netflix. And you can try and guess which joke is about Earl Skakel. Yes, we do have standards here in the Earlverse stream. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that help getting on the festival. I mean, to be honest with you, getting on popular podcasts between now and next year's festival. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to get on New Faces, you know, but, and I can't even get on Unrepped now because I have representation. But, I could get a small theater show, if between now and then but Gavin House, $5, top three Billy Idol songs, and give us a quick a cappella. Well, that's the thing. When you guys request something in a free question, I don't do it. But when you request something and you pay for it, I mean, the number one song is Rebel Yell. Last night, a little dancer, she came dancing to the floor. Wait, hold on. Since you paid, I gotta look up the lyrics. Billy Idol, Rebel Yell, lyrics. I'll sing one chorus. Yeah, I don't watch Netflix either. Well, I mean, I do watch like Cobra Kai and shit. But okay, here we go. I'll just sing one little line. She don't like slavery. Hold on, man. They just a pop up fucking ad. Man, this fucking. Okay. Last night, a little dancer came dancing to my door. Last night, a little angel came pumping across my floor. She said, "Come on, baby, I got a license for love. And if it expires, pray help from above because." All right, so that's Rebel Yell. Cradle of Love lyrics. See, I go the extra mile. It burned like a ball on fire when the rebel took a little child bride to tease, yeah. So go easy, yeah, ow. 'Cause love cuts a million ways, shakes the devil when he misbehaves. I ain't nobody's fool. Come on, shake it up, whatever I do. Rock the cradle of love. Rock the cradle of love. Yes, the cradle of love. Don't rock it easily, it's true, yeah. All right. And let's get to. All right. on the floors of Tokyo, ho, or down in London town to go with a record selection and a mirror's reflection. I'm dancing with myself when there's no one else inside in the crowded, lonely night. Well, I wait so long for my love vibration, and I'm dancing with myself. Oh, oh. You get the picture, Chief. Thank you very much. I mean, the second song I was a little wonky on, to be honest with you, but you know, why did Billy Idol tribute? Because someone paid to hear me sing my top three Billy Idol songs, and when someone pays for the privilege, they get the privilege. Now, Billy Idol has a bit of a higher voice than I do, but I still deliver the goods. And I'll even give you a little bonus Judas Priest. Here I was completely wasted, out of work and down. All this time is so frustrated as I drift from town to town. Feeling like nobody cares if I live or die. So I might as well begin to put some action in my life. Kansas City say, breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. So much for the golden future. I can't even start. You get the picture. But let me get this straight. Billy Idol's not on his deathbed, right? No, I was just saying that, with Ozzy Osbourne dying at 76, Alice Cooper's 76, I believe. I mean, Billy Idol's got to be up there. And do you know any Gwar? You couldn't pay me enough to sing Gwar. That's a fact, Jack. And I don't know any. I think it was one of Van Halen's guitar solos. I mean, I know that a lot of the soundtrack for the movie The Wildlife was used as the background or start of certain songs on Sammy Hagar's first album. Oh, damn, Peter Chicken Man Brennan. He just comes in. Earl, can you do MLC Chatters a favor and Bobby Lee if he wants to go on MLC for the live watch of Number One Son with KB and Stoller? I mean, I'll make a call, but Bobby probably won't get back to me on that. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the booker for MLC. I'm done helping people, to be frank, to be Barney Frank. No one helps me, man, so I'm done helping people. It's finally, I've got to take a stance. Chicken Man is the man. Jarson, don't cross the Chicken Man, because the Chicken Man will take you out. How's the Hulk Hogan doing? I mean, I don't think he's as bad as people think he is, but he's not exactly doing great. I mean, Number One Son is terrible. I mean, I thought it was pretty funny from the clips I saw, but I don't. I think I saw it like once, so I'm not gonna lie and say I'm some super huge fan of it. I mean, there's a lot of talent on that show, but it's crazy what gets made and what doesn't get made. I don't know that. I don't know a lot of Judas Priest songs outside their hits. How's Doc Willis doing? Hey, are Bruce and Doc related? They do kind of look alike. I don't know how Bruce Willis is doing, but yeah, I mean, Bubba the Love Sponge is a clown. I mean, he just did that to and it's working. We're talking about him here and many other big streams. So, that's kind of, that's shock jock humor. I mean, all those morning radio guys are goofs. But as comics, you got to kind of be nice to them, because when you do the road, now I don't do the road a lot, but when you do the road, you have to do morning radio in whatever city you're in. So, that's just part of the game. That was the one thing I was really impressed when I was opening up for Rob Schneider. He did morning radio, even though every city, every show we did was sold out. He still did it just as like a thank you to the fans. He didn't have to do that at all. Um, and I know that he was doing it in part so I could see the value of hard work or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, Bubba the Love Sponge. He's grasping at straws now. I mean, what radio show is talking about Hulk Hogan in 2025? Peter Chicken Man Brennan. Who you think is hating life more right now, Doc Willis or Eric Griffin? They're missing the Bad Friends Gravy Train. They just completed a successful UK tour. I mean, I don't. I mean, Doc needs it more than Eric. I mean, I think Eric makes a fair amount of money on that podcast he does with Callan. So I don't think Doc. I know he was on some cartoon recently, but I mean, he does have a great voice. Um, so he, of course, was my militant black office worker on the Jellies. So I don't know. I would go. I would say Doc needed it the most, so I'll go with Doc. What makes a stand-up routine stand out from just a string of jokes? Do they need to be roughly connected to flow in some way? I mean, some people believe that. I mean, my stand-up is anything but well put together. But I'm also going on last at the end of the night, so you can't go in there with a set um, game plan. You got to go with the flow. And I mean, when I got on stage last Saturday, I think a waitress dropped a whole table full of glasses. So you got to you have to address that, and so it's. But some people, if it's like a stand-up, like a special or whatever, yeah, the jokes have to have a certain flow. Um, uh, this was what up, Richard Kitchen? What up, ACDC? I'm gonna message William Zoom right now. Let's see where he's at. I'm worried. Uh, Hold on. Um, Gavin, $5. Top five Mel Gibson movies, acted or directed, and no franchise multiples. Oh boy, that's a tough one. I don't really like a lot of Mel Gibson movies, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna have to do this off my memory. My favorite Mel Gibson movies: the first Mad Max, the first Lethal Weapon, Bird on a Wire, which is a um, real low key Mel Gibson movie, and then Payback. That's a good movie with the great and the villainous John Glover. And the fifth Mel Gibson movie. I'm gonna have to look up his movies, to be honest with you, because I'm not like a super fan of his. Um, so we'll go on as I mean, oh boy, Ransom. Yes. So I'll go First Lethal Weapon, Mad Max, Bird on a Wire, Ransom, and Payback. But he's, obviously got a lot of um, great movies. I just, I'm not like a giant fan outside of his movies. The Passion of the Christ. Yeah, no, I mean, you could probably take out Bird on a Wire and put Passion of the Christ or Air America. I like Bird on a Wire because it's got Carradine and the great villainous Bill Duke, Mac from Predator. So that would be my top five. But it's like my top five guitar players are not the typical guitar players that you know would see in like Guitar Player magazine, where it's Hendrix, Van Halen, Stevie Ray Vaughan, yada yada yada. So you know, it's all personal choice. Yeah, 100%. It's police cam footage in Malibu. That's acting on another level because it's method acting. Oh, it's crazy. He talks so much shit about the Jews, and the Jews literally run Hollywood. So, but thank you, Gavin. You're a very. I checked out after Lethal Weapon. You know, I didn't really like 2, 3, and 4. Um, I mean, you kind of don't remember the bad guys from those movies. I mean, I know not Jackie Chan, but Jet Li was one. I think in the second one, I just liked the first one so much. Yeah, Danny Glover, baby. Peter Chicken Man Brennan. Uh, would you fly to New York to join CWC, Borgo, and KB to go and heckle Lifshit's Broadway show? Not at all. I'm not spending money doing anything Jeff related, but I might finance some of their ticket purchase price. I mean, that's amazing. He's on Broadway. But that's also his charm. I mean, the guy gets fucking work. I mean, with the black cloud over him from you know what, Super Bowl commercials, Broadway, plays any club in the country. I mean, it's kind of discouraging to be honest with you. But I don't know Borgo really. I mean, my only interaction with Borgo was I think I was on an MLC and he kind of chimed in with, "I don't think Earl's funny," you know. And it's like, I have nothing to say when someone says that, you know. The idea that they said it's for him to tell his story of his health battle on Broadway. Yeah, but you would think that, you know, to go in the city where his situation started, that's ballsy. I'll just say that. Uh, you know, and that's like, you know, when they put Bolivia up against her attacker on season 2. Like, you literally put a rapist against their victim. Because, hey, this would be a good roast battle. It wasn't. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know Borgo. Like, you know, he's not a fan of mine, but, you know, what can I do about that? You know, I'm not going to beg some guy I don't know, please think I'm funny. You know, I ain't for everyone. That's a fact, Jack. But I'm thirsty, man. I might have to order Postmates, get a little drinky drink. You know, because I try hard to make you guys laugh, but you guys are tough sometimes, you know. You guys are no joke. So I'm going to order, um, let's see, get that. A little drinky drink. And let's get a small water. And then, okay. Now, if I had an assistant, I wouldn't have to make you guys see all this, but I don't have an assistant. Can you order some Ritz crackers? See, Chicken Man gets it. That's a fact, Jack. 5 Ghost energy drinks. No, thank you. I'm trying to get the smaller bottle Celsius. So we got some drinks coming, so there will be a timeout in a second to, you know, to get Earl some refreshments that will power me through the rest of the stream. Order condoms. No, I don't. I don't use condoms. I mean, I can't catch AIDS twice. Hey, that's an old Skakel classic joke there. Come on, man. I mean, now I got to walk the retarded kid to first base. If you know what I'm saying. That's a Skakel classic joke there. Brennan likes eating raisin bread and a can of Coca-Cola on air. I've seen Kevin drink some Coca-Cola on air, but I've never seen him. I don't know about the raisin bread stuff. So I'll take your word on that. Yes, 100% Hulk Hogan's tights, brother. Let me check my email, see if anyone important messaged me, and I don't believe they did. Yeah. Whoa. I got people walking by my door speaking loudly. Yeah. Gavin House, I just watched Norton, Quinn, and Voss podcast. Collins chewing ice and Voss chewing gum. Absolute worst. Is it really Coke in the can? I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, I know sometimes people question what Chad is drinking in his water bottle, but that's the funny thing. I used to play hockey with this alcoholic, and unbeknownst to me, he didn't put water in his bottle. So one day, it's a game where I had 5 goals. I was fucking dominating. And I was so thirsty, I grabbed his bottle and swigged it. And I think there was maybe an alcoholic liquor beverage in it. I'm not sure what, but as you know, I don't really drink. So I don't drink at all. And, see, I just got followed by someone named Gravy Train. You think you could start your own roast battle type show? No, I mean that shit's played out. I mean, you were at the. I mean, when you look at where roast battle has gone, just in the last couple of years. I mean, season 1 in Montreal, you couldn't have fit another person in that room. I mean, I would guess there was probably 500 people, probably in the same venue you were in last night, SC. And now it's down to 100, and you don't know who's battling, it's just, hey, read this, blah, 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 blah. I'm not sure. You played hockey with Johnny Zapp? No, I played. Well, I don't want to out the guy, but by the way, I was dominating last night in my game. I only scored 1 goal, but almost had several others. I mean, I'm playing on one leg against guys 30 years younger than me. In my Pierre-Luc Dubois helmet, and I still fucking dominating. They should be embarrassed. Well, I mean, roasting is still popular. Roast battle is not. I mean, and I'll probably never be allowed on, a Netflix roast or a Comedy Central roast just because of Jeff. And, that's fine. Earl is handsome, like a cross between Vince Vaughn and Elvis Costello. Well, thank you. And I'm not so bad without the glasses. But I can't see anything, so I need to get my shades on. Holler if you hear. Oh, shit. Bert Perkins, he's the only one who gets this when they come in the stream. He gets the double ray gun, not for super chatting, but just for being in the stream. Not even Chicken Man gets this. Let me see. I've been watching old ice hockey clips and thinking I should get into it, but seems the all-out brawls aren't a thing anymore. Not really. Yes, you've been Johnny zapped. Karmic is we don't follow Karmic X in here. I'm sorry about that. No spoilers, but some interesting Hurt Business stuff tonight. Well, I've heard from a very reliable source what's going down. And, let's just say the Hurt Business, it's going to be interesting, the storyline. Um, and I'm, let's see where we're at in AEW Dynamite right now. I'm just not interested. I mean, FTR is going to win this match. I'm going to assume. Now here comes Copeland. Oh shit! Hold on. Okay, now we're gonna watch this. I think this is.
I forgot. I can't get within a certain amount of feet from you guys, right? Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Oh, but you know what? I made a business
All
deal
right. Oh
with some gentlemen,
shit!
and they were willing to come down and do what I can't do. Oh, and by the way, their business is hurting people.
Oh shit! Here we come. I love the Hurt. This Hurt Syndicate song is growing on me. I don't watch WWE. Damn. Bobby Lashley's fucking jacked, man. And it's not like Shelton Benjamin isn't. Shit, MVP's a big guy. So this could be interesting. Alright. We won't have this angle long. Alright, this is pretty good. Now, I'm not at liberty to show you what's going on, but the Hurt Syndicate has apparently ventured into a business venture with Adam Copeland. All right, not bad. They're setting up a feud with FTR. And I said this all along. You need to give the Hurt Syndicate some opponents that it's realistic that they'll beat them in terms of the opponents. Like, it's not really realistic that the Young Bucks could beat the Hurt Syndicate. And it's really not realistic that FTR could beat the Hurt Syndicate, but it's possible. So you're kind of interested in the match. And they are booking the Hurt Syndicate correctly. I mean, they're older guys. They're not ancient, but they're older. And, so they do a run in here. Not a lot of physical wear and tear on their body. So, I like this program. I mean, I still think they should bring in Wardlow at some point, and he tags with MJF. I think, here's how I would book this. I would have MJF and the Hurt Syndicate break away. Maybe MJF cost them a match, a non-title match, and he brings in Wardlow. Something like that. That's how I would do it. You need to adjust your parameters. Karmic is great. Goldberg still looked jacked. Yeah, I mean, he did look very jacked, to be honest with you. I mean, he's got to be early 50s, maybe. And as someone who's 56, I can assure you that it's very hard to maintain size into your 50s without, shall we say, some additional help. Yes, juicing. There's Anavar, Deca, growth hormone, HGH, which is growth hormone. All kinds of stuff. You got testosterone and yada yada. I always got the feeling that I can't say Gene and Ozzy didn't like each other, but Gene and Sharon probably didn't like each other because they're one and the same. They're both 2-bit hustlers. So usually, 2-bit hustlers don't like each other. Yeah, but I really have no reason to do testosterone replacement. That's a fact, Jack. Bert Perkins. Yeah, I mean, Sharon and Gene are money grubbing shoolies. See, I'll talk a little Dabbleverse lingo just so I keep you guys interested. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go meet my. Hold on here. I think my Postmates is here. It's arriving now, so let's see what my Postmates driver look like. It's a nice day out here in sunny California. Whew. Oh, I think he's down there, or maybe that's him right there. Who knows? Got a couple tourists right here. See, hey, how are you? Hey, good. I mean, I don't mean to be stereotypical, but did you see how the three Asians were looking at my iPhone? So it's a nice day out here in sunny California. Oh, here comes my Postmates guy right here. Yeah. Hey, man, what's up? Oh, no rush. Okay, thanks. Not the Predator. Thank you, bro, very much. You too, bro. Have a good day. Damn, how crazy is that? All right. 7-Eleven in the house, in the building. So we got that. Get the party started, and then a little bit of water. Someone asked, how is Gold's Gym in the Beverly Center? I'm sorry about that. Let me answer that question right away. It's nice. I mean, the great thing about it is, no, I don't order food from 7-Eleven. That's the biggest fact, Jack. Maybe the Asians thought you were Godzilla. Hey, see, that's pretty funny. I'll give you that. Who asked me about the Beverly Center? You know, I like to give Chad's drunk hotline. He's out of control. Who asked me about hello, Rudy Barga, the Beverly Center? Oh, Ross Incognito. It's very nice. It's 32,000 square feet. So it never feels crowded, even though it's packed. I've never had to wait for a machine. Whoa, WR332, $5. Love you, man. I love you back, and that's a fact, Jack. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I think they just did increase the prices of cigarettes here, but since I don't smoke, I don't give a fuck. I'm on my way to Gold's Gym as soon as the stream is ended. Now, I don't think I have any moderators in here right now, so message help or review. The Rotten Apple. Okay, well, the Rotten Apple is really upset about, to hell with you too, asshole. You want to ignore my message? You fake anyway. Well, let me go back. I mean, I have 22 people in here, which is a lot. Your original message was what? Whoa. Your original message was, "What's up, dickhead?" Like what? And you're upset I didn't read that? Well, I'm the realest fucking deal you can be, brother. I'm a real fucking deal here. Did I get another super chat? You guys got me. No. I mean, Rotten Apple. There's no need for that salty language in my stream. I won't tolerate it, you son of a bitch. Yes, well, you get the ray gun again just because you're not Rotten Apple. By the way, a shout out to Melina, a waitress at the Improv, who gave me this. If you ever go to the Improv and you need a server, ask for Melina. So you're a bitch. You're gonna block. I don't block anyone, baby. I don't know what your facts are. I'm real deal. So you better go. Let's see. I'm gonna do you a favor, Rotten Apple, because I'm a great fucking guy, to be honest with you. Yeah, the Apple guy seems a little unhinged. We've got CornDiff live. We've got the Shuli Network live. We've got, I think Chad is doing a walk and talk. So you can go to those streams and, I don't know, talk shit. We don't do the Dabbleverse talking shit in here. We're a family stream.
Oh, security calls me and says, Earl, you gotta get
Whoa,
back
whoa.
down.
We're a fan-friendly stream in here. The Muse Box is live. I mean, there's a lot of streaming. You've got the hockey guy, Sports Grid on Demand is live. I mean, there's a lot of streams that are live right now. And Tukey is live. Karmic is live. Yes, I mean, Tukey is right now going over some interview Joey the C is doing. Thank you, ACDC. I mean, I can't compete with Joey the C. You know, I would rather have 18 people in here than the Bedabbler Network has 564 people watching something with Joey the C on it. Yes. You know, Joey C is so dumb he can't even spell C. Who? You just want attention now, Rotten Apple. I've given you your attention. I have no intention of blocking you. So, see you later. But that's what he wants. You know, no. I mean, you know, I talk to all you guys for free. I might miss a question here and there because, you know, I mean, 18 people in here right now. Unless it's Love, Guns, or Skakel, not interested. WR332, $2. So, well then, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Rotten Apple. Ever notice how Earl is the only guy nobody in the Dabbleverse shits on? Well, I mean, I believe someone said, Tookie said I was just a middle act. This is Pam. Thank you. Well, I really don't, you know, I don't do the online trolling thing. You know, if you want to say something bad to me, you can say it to my face, and I'll say something to your face. I'm not going to hit you, but I'm more into face-to-face combat. So, it's like when I got heckled at Hackamania, I told the guy, hey, come on stage and say it to my face. And all of a sudden, I never heard from the guy again. I mean, I think Tukey's really funny, and he's quick. You know, I don't know what he does for a living. I'm going to, you couldn't afford the Uber to get to my house, Rotten Apple. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure, but you know, we're talking about you, Rotten Apple, so embrace the attention. He's not really a master troll because he hasn't said anything funny. Now, you might argue neither have I, but I've always said this stream is not really about being funny. You know, it's just a bunch of friends hanging out, asking me questions. Maybe I'll ask you questions. And I have Tookie's number. Do you want it? I don't. Thank you, though. You know, I mean, I sat next to Tookie for 3, 4 hours at Hackamania. He didn't say anything but nice things to me. So, but I'm also getting back to why no one says anything bad about me in the Dabbleverse. I'm not really in the Dabbleverse. So, you know, I've really given them no reason. So, what's up, Daryl, in the house? I mean, I have fun doing this stream. Peter Chris had or has cancer. You know, as someone who, me too, Earl, you watch it more than I do. The Dabbleverse, I mean, listen, I do watch it. I'd be lying to you guys if I said, I mean, I don't watch Tukey's show, not because I don't like him. I just, you know, I'm really not that interested in, you know, I listen to MLC, Melton, a little bit of John from 1x2, and that's about it. I just don't like talking about it because I feel that I really have nothing to add to it. You know, I mean, here we are at what, 6:20 Pacific Standard Time, and you know, what can I say at this point of the day that starting at 6 in the morning, Shuley hasn't said, Melton, MLC, Chad, Karmic, you know, yada yada yada. So yes, let's hit the like and subscribe button, please. And you know, message hell for review. These are always the fun ones. Well, thank you, Rotten Apple. I love how you say I have a loser live stream, but you're in it. The fuck? You know, you got to come up with some better trolls, bro. It's like saying this nightclub sucks, but let's stay. The fuck? Colt C, message held for review. Uh-oh, watch out. Oh, you're just, you're chipping me. You're chipping me. Earl, I mean, you know, listen, I'm a lot of things. You could argue I'm not funny. You could argue various things about my live stream, but, you know, I'm in a good place in life. So, you know, if you want to come in here and troll away. But, you know, it's going to be pretty hard for you to get me upset. And I don't block anyone. So, Skakel rules. Beat it, nerds. I don't want anyone to beat it. I mean, you know, the facts are I only have 25 people in here, guys. I can't afford for anyone to just beat it. Just beat it. I mean, listen, Michael Jackson may be a pedo, but he sure could moonwalk, so it all works out. That was Jerry Sandusky's problem. He couldn't moonwalk. $2. WR332. Haters are fans, too. Your name's still on their lips. Well, it's like I've always said. If I don't like a TV show, or, you know, we'll say a TV show, I change the channel. I don't still watch it. You know, if I don't like a movie, I'll stop watching it. I'm not going to be like, well, this movie sucks, and then keep watching it. So, you know, I'm the first person to say I am not for everybody. And if I'm not for everybody, leave. You're a famous comic living in Hollywood. These peeps are obviously jealous. Well, I don't know if I'd say I'm a famous comic, but I'm not completely unknown either. Yeah, 100% St. Ranger, I'll say that. Oh, we got Stevie Lou live. I mean, I mean, there you go. I can't compete with this. I mean, Ashley Cummings is live. I mean, wow, we're just going. Steel Toe Morning Show is live. I mean, wow, all the heavy hitters are live right now. So I'm humbled and honored that I have 21 people in here. You know, I appreciate you guys sticking with me through the thick and thin of the Earlverse. And let's see if we can do it. Since Rotten Apple accused me of a green screen, I have no idea what you're talking about, Rotten Apple. Let's see if I have a funny green stream to end the stream on. Fuck yeah. So when you guys try and attack me, this is what makes me feel better. Right there. The #1 club in the world. Closing out the #1 club in the world on a Saturday night. I'm the real fucking deal, baby. So when you guys think you can take me down, it's pretty hard. That's the real deal right there. Rough. All right. Some cooler dudes and ladies are here. Earl rules LA. Well, I don't know if I rule LA, but Sarah Tiana is a funny chick. Yes, Sarah is very funny. I've always said Sarah's probably my favorite female comic. Why didn't you sign his cocktail napkin when Ron Apple paid the cover charge of 2 drinks? Hey-o! Once an Olympian, always an Olympian. Have you or any comics ever dated Sarah Tiana? Well, I did get to make out with Sarah Tiana at the end of our battle on television. Now, I've never watched one of my roast battles on television, so I don't know what the cameras showed, but me and Sarah, before our battle, were like, hey, win or lose, we get to make out with each other. So, there you go. Yes, I will be closing out the Saturday night show. What up, Ryan Nordahl? In terms of Sarah dating other comics, I don't know. You'd have to ask her that. What did you think of Hulk Hogan's feud with Billy Kidman? That was awful, to be honest with you. That's a fact, Jack. So I'll use some Dabbleverse news. Or some Dabbleverse lingo to keep your guys' appetite. So this is what a great guy I am. So when I leave the stream in a minute or two, you can go to the Bedabbler Network, The Realist Stevie Lou, Corn Diff, Steel Toe Morning Show. I mean, there's Tiana did work on time. Yes, I think she was one of the main, if not the main writer on the show. There might have been one other person above her, if you will, but yes, Tiana. And I believe she wrote on something recent, from what I was told, but I'm not sure. So I'll be going to my backyard and chipping around. Well, enjoy that. Enjoy. Who's better, Tiana or Tony? I mean, if you're asking me who's a better roast battler, I would say Tiana. I would say Tiana, to be honest with you. So, but Tony's very good. I mean, it's not like, if you're putting a gun to my head, I would say Tiana. So, I'm going to watch Opie clips. I like Opie, to be honest with you. You think we are stuck on the screen? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Jenna. Yes, Jenna. But no, I don't. You think we are stuck? I don't know what you're talking about. No, I think just Jenna. Someone was accusing me of Opie is dopey. Oh. I don't mind Opie, to be honest with you, but I don't listen to his show, so Clearly I did not, Mr. Apple. But if my stream is so full of losers, then why are you still here? Well, he didn't save Malcolm Jamal Warner. Oh, see, that's good improv right there. That's quick, topical humor. Earl, you see Hunter Biden cussing everyone in that interview. I didn't watch the interview, but I heard about it. You know, so I'm not exactly sure who he was cussing out. Probably spiraling now that, his dad's not in office, so he really has no more power or juice or pull or political clout. So now he's on his own, basically. So, you know, good luck, Hunter, in your future endeavors. Well, I don't think Rotten Apple is a fan, but, I can't be that bad if he's still in here. That's a fact, Jack. Now, before we go, let's do a quick news check. Make sure there's any breaking news here. Go to my trusted 3 Republicans join Dems as House panel votes to subpoena for Epstein files. Jeez, man, if those ever come out. So that's going to be fun. I mean, because there's both Republicans and Democrats. Earl will win him over eventually. I mean, that is my best asset, is I tend to win over most people. But, if I don't, listen, comedy is subjective. I learned a long time ago, you're not going to have everyone like you. It's going to be that one person, 2 people. If I play 100-person crowd, probably 5 to 10 aren't going to like me, but the other 90 will. So that's what you kind of have to do. You have to kind of, what up, Richard Swanson? You have to kind of just concentrate on the ones who like you. And, you give the best you can. And if the ones who don't like you still don't like you, then they were never going to like you. I know that sounds like hokey, but well, I mean, if you like high energy comedy, that's not me. You're not going to like me. So it's just that. You have to, you do your style and win over as many people as you can. It's like the audition I did today for the independent film. I nailed it. I mean, and it's a role, frankly, that a fat guy could play. It's a role an in-shape guy could play. The person I showed it to before I submitted the role, he said, "You're going to get it. Your voice is what's going to sell them on you." But, if they're, a lot of times in auditions, they literally don't know what they want until they see it. So if they're looking for someone for this particular role in a deep, booming voice, there's no one who's going to get it over me. But if they're looking for some like fat, greasy, scummy type guy, I'm not going to get that. So, yeah, 100%. You can't deport everyone. Who's going to wash my car tomorrow? Hey, they have not come back to the car wash in West Hollywood. So, luckily, DJ Metcalf looking good. So, does Don Callis have go away heat with you? I think he's hit him with that bass. Well, Calrissian, did he survive? Don Callis is a little too overexposed for me. It's just like, I don't, he's just got, like I like MVP. He comes out with the Hurt Syndicate and he's done for the night. So I'm not, Don Callis he takes up too much TV time. And he's very good, but he's very funny. And he definitely has heat. He doesn't have go away heat with me, but because he's just on TV too much. You take the midnight subway train. You're calling all the shots. You're hit by lightning. You're in love. You take the evening one-on-one. You're only living to have fun. Fuck yeah. Gilles, sing hello. I'll do that job. I can pick lettuce like nobody's business. Didn't I see you in Salinas recently? Hello. Mr. Singh, please hit the like and subscribe button. What's your order at Swingers? I like to get the burger with vegan cheese in the house. And then, thank you, Jose. I'm glad you're still a fan. Rat's Greatest Hits every day. I mean, let me pull up Rat's Greatest Hits. I believe the album is called 8191. So let's go Rats. There's really, to be honest with you, not a bad album, or not a bad song on it. Now, Rat's Greatest Hits is not on Spotify, which I find very interesting. Or maybe it is under compilations. Let's go. Let's see. No, it's actually not on Spotify, which is weird. Let's see here. 81. Well, there's a playlist, but not. Some fan made. Listen, you got Tell the World. That's a good song. You Think You're Tough. Round and Round. Wanted Man. Back for More. Lack of Communication. Lay It Down. You're in Love. Slip of the Lip. Dance. Body Talk. Way Cool Jr. I Want a Woman. Loving You's a Dirty Job. Shame, Shame, Shame. Giving Yourself Away. One Step Away. Heads I Win, Tails You Lose. Nobody Rides for Free. That's a pretty good representation. And really, if you had to say what's the worst song on that album, I'd probably say Shame, 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 and that's a good song. Saint Ranger, $4.99. Hi, Earl. Fun show as always. I wanted to remind Pam, Richard loves Pam and being her man. Well, you know what? It's always good to see true love. In the Earlverse. In the Earl world. Man, I wish I could play music on here, but I don't want to get my channel dinged. I've been listening to a little Ozzy Osbourne today out of respect. Nobody Rides for Free. That was the last hit for Rat. I don't believe Robin Crosby was really involved with that too much. I'm not gonna. I love Stephen Pearcy, but I'm not gonna look at Stephen Pearcy's ding-a-ling. Thank you very much. I also was listening to the Beach Boys' Barbara Ann. Yes. See you later, Andy Herring from New York. Thank you for coming into the stream hot and heavy. And I'll be at the Comedy Store this Saturday night. Let me get the exact time for you. Let's see, at 10 o'clock in the main room. The Ultimates, and I do like that song, The Ultimates. And I like Lizzie Hale singing it at that concert. I thought Jake played good on that. Now, it seemed that Bark at the Moon, his guitar was a little out of tune, which... shout out colon. Well, I guess I don't do shout outs in here, but you guys in the stream can. All right, you kids, this has been a fun Earlverse. We did a nice tight 75-minute stream. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to Gold's Gym and work on my body. Yes, my birthday is September 17th. Let's plan for an all-time stream. and get hundreds of people in here. And thank you to Kip Smith for the moderating duties tonight. And this has been Earl Skakel, over and out.